How's it going, everyone? My name's David Fraser, and I'm happy to be here on this lovely, chilly Sunday evening. We're going to get things going in just a few seconds, but while you're tuning in live, comment below. Where are you tuning in from? What kind of weather are you getting there? Good evening, Robin Marshall Davidson. Good evening, Sue and Shelley. Sky Baker says it's freezing. We didn't say where you are. With a little love and some tenderness, we'll walk upon the water, we'll rise above the mess. With a little peace and some harmony, we'll take the world together, we'll take it by the hand. 'Cause I wanna run with you, 'cause I got a hand for you. Yesterday, I saw you standing there. Your head was down, your cheeks were red, no comb had touched your hair. And I said, get up, let me see you smile. Yeah, don't go on a while. Yeah, we'll walk the road a while. 'Cause I've got a hand for you, I got a hand for you. I wanna run with you. Hold my hand, I want you to hold my hand. Hold my hand, take you to the promised land. Hold my hand, 'cause I'm gonna love you. I'm gonna love you the best that I can. Woo! Jennifer Richard Ellis says it's not -16 in Sudbury. Ooh, goodness. Gravenhurst, Ontario, lightly snowing. You can see Elena Healy. Teresa Fraser from Nova Scotia. Good last name, Teresa. Paulette Gay says we're under siege in Ottawa. Monique says it's Missy and from Winnipeg. There's too many comments, I can't read them fast enough. Said, hold my hand, I want you to hold my hand. Hold my hand, I'll take you to the promised land. Hold my hand, 'cause I'm gonna love you. I'm gonna love you the best that I can. All right, we'll get started in just 1 second. Welcome, everyone. Hi, I'm David Fraser, founder of Bunkie Life. We're in the building industry, but what we're famous for are small log cabins called bunkies that can be easily built in a weekend without a permit or a second mortgage. Ultimately, we help our clients create extra space for more meaningful connection. Yes, we help our clients get a cool bunkie. But if you think it's just about the bunkie, you've already missed the point. Really what this is about is creating the space and time for more meaningful connection, and having a bunkie is just part of that journey. It's not just about the space, it's about what happens in the space, how it enables more connection. It allows you to spend that quality time with family and friends. It allows you to be there for each other in both senses of the phrase. We are the market leaders in educational videos and content, and we also provide an easy to build or built for you bunkie kit that enables people to have more space to connect. The bunkie is often the difference between that friend or family member coming or not, being there for each other or not. The reason we do this is because we believe family comes first, and when it comes to being there for each other, there are no do-overs. That's one of the reasons we've decided to partner with Ronald McDonald House Charities of Canada in their goal of keeping families close. Because ultimately, we want to bring about a world where families everywhere have a place to unite, unwind, and unplug. I get up every morning excited to help families create extra space for meaningful connection. Thanks for listening, and can't wait to hear from you.
All right, so that's a little bit about us, and tonight's all about you guys. I want to make sure that everyone has a good idea of how the contest works. Some people have been in this contest. This is our 7th time doing it. So some people have been from the bitter beginning when it was really ghetto and it was me in a garage to now we have like a kind of a room to do this type of thing in, and it's really grown. So we'll answer questions primarily about the contest tonight, and if time allows at the end, I'm happy to answer any other questions like along the lines of on bunkies and stuff too. So Evie just knocked on the door. Some like questions like, are they insulated? We might get to that tonight, but in basically a week from today, I'm going to do another live stream. It's all about Bunkie 101, and then we can go into those type of details. So Luke says, is the live on? This is live, Luke. We're talking live here, bro. Or girl, I'm not sure. I think it's Luke. Okay. My daughter just knocked on the door. She might join us for this. So here's kind of our plan, how it's going to go. It shouldn't take more than about 20 minutes or stuff to get through. I just want to explain how to enter. In case anyone has not entered the contest yet. It's pretty simple. Then we'll talk about how to increase your chances, which is probably why you're all here. How do you, everyone gets 50 chances to win when they first sign up, but how do you, double, triple, quadruple, 10 times that? And it's quite easy to do. I'll show you exactly how to do that on this live stream. And then at the end, we'll take questions and answers. And if you stick around to the very end, there's going to be an extra incentive. And what that is that anybody who's tuning in live to this, I'm going to say a secret code word. And if you go to the contest scoreboard and enter that code word in, you'll get another 250 chances to win. So that's huge. That's huge. And that'll be true for all of the live streams. Each one of them, you can sign up for a reminder, which I think is like 40 or 50 points. And then also if you actually tune in and actually watch it, you enter the code word in, you get 250 points. Now, if you have something going on, you got to work or whatever's happening, we will record them and we will play them after the fact. They'll be on our website, but tune in live if you can. It's always more fun and you can get your questions directly answered. Okay. Darlene says, I'm a longtime fan. Good to have you, Darlene. Cool. All right. So anyways, that's the agenda. Let's go into how to enter. All right. It's pretty simple. You're just going to go to bunkielife.com/bunkie-contest. And I'll actually play a little clip I recorded of me going through the whole process. So it's super simple. Type into your browser, bunkielife.com. This also works on a phone. I'm using a laptop, obviously. Go to there and find this little box that says enter to win. And then all you gotta do is type in your name and your email. And then you gotta make sure that you check the little box. It's hard to see there. The little box says I am a resident of Canada, excluding Quebec. And you can click enter to win, or if you want, you can just click enter with Facebook, and that'll automatically grab your email and your name off of Facebook. So either two is fine. Once you do that, you should be taken to the next page after it loads. And this is the contest scoreboard page. So this is all the things you can do to get extra points, which we will get into in detail in just a few seconds. All right. So let's talk a little bit about the prize. So most years, except for last year, we come up with a new iteration of our bunkies, and this year is no exception. I started building bunkies in 2015 for myself, but then I started selling them in about 2018. So 2018 was the first year we had this kind of loft bunkie that we sold a little bit of. And then every year we've been getting more customer feedback. What would you like to see? How could we make it better? What would you like to see? And so we've been getting things sharper and sharper into the kind of perfect bunkie. And so we have a couple different bunkies in each category. We have 2 bunkies with a loft, and we have 2 bunkies without a loft. And those are kind of our main things. And so this year we're giving away our biggest and best 2022 bunkie. I can't give all the details away because we're still, hiding those details. But let me give you the basic gist and the pictures of what the prize looks like. So this is the exterior of the 2022 bunkie. Made completely in Canada, here in Ontario, just 10 minutes away from Erin, Ontario. And the windows there are double pane. Same with the door itself. The windows come with screens pre-installed. And this thing is exactly 10 feet by 10 feet in the inside, and then it's exactly 8 by 10 feet up there in the loft. The deck that you can see in this photo is not included in the kit, but lots of people add decks after the fact. And that's kind of an idea. And here's a few shots of the inside of the bunkie. So you can see here, this is kind of the view looking out of the bunkie. And up here is a shot of the loft. So this is a queen size bed that we have up there in the loft. And there's enough headroom there that I can actually stand up. That's kind of going to be the idea. It's very similar to some of our older bunkies, but we made some cool tweaks, which we'll go into later. So that's kind of what the prize is. Now, that's basically one of 2 bunkies we're giving away, which sounds complicated. It's really straightforward. When you enter the draw, you automatically get 50 chances to win. If you take some of those actions, as we'll go into, you can increase your chances, but basically everyone gets a chance. Now, when you refer someone else by sharing your exact link, you can share it on Facebook, you can share it on WhatsApp, you can share it on a million different ways, email. When you share with that exact link and someone else signs up, you also get 200 points, or 200 extra chances to win, I should say. Now, here's the cool thing about this year's. In the past, we've only given away 1 bunkie. In this case, we're giving away 1 of 2 bunkies. Here's how it'll work. If you happen to be the person whose name is drawn, on the basis of how many extra chances you have to win, you win the bunkie, obviously. However, the person who referred you to the contest, which we can track using the contest, they will also win a bunkie. Okay, so that's the idea. So we want to get a huge incentive to share. So if you get out there and share, because over the last couple of years, people are like, well, why would I share it? I'm just giving other people a chance to win. Well, here's the thing. If you share it, you are also increasing your chances of winning that second bunkie. Okay, that's the idea this year. Now, I had a few questions, and they're legit good questions. So some people said, well, what if the person who wins wasn't referred by anyone? Let's say they just stumbled upon the website somehow and they weren't referred by anyone. That's a great question. I think what we'll do then is we'll do another draw and we'll choose a second winner. Okay, now we won't choose a third winner. So if we draw the first person, they win, great. We draw the second person, they win, great. We're not going to do the referral thing then, okay? So ideally, in a perfect world, the person who wins will also have been referred. And that's true in most cases. Most people are a friend of a friend of a friend of someone. So that's usually how this contest goes. So does that make sense? Does anyone have any? I'm going to scroll down to the bottom here. I'm going to miss a lot of the comments here. I apologize. But yeah, if you have any questions about that idea, let me know. And Roger asked, do you have a new model design for the 2022? Yes, we do. And we're going to be releasing those details on a live stream in about a week or 2. All right. So that's kind of the idea. So does everyone get the idea of how the prize works? So once again, it's 1 of 2 of these incredibly sexy 2022 bunkies. You get the idea? So we're giving away 2. Whoever wins and whoever refers the winner, they'll both win a bunkie. Okay? Do you get the idea? People are saying that sounds fair. Okay, that's good. Glad it doesn't sound like a ripoff. Okay, Jeff says, I had no idea that's how it was working. Okay, great idea. Yes, I'm not really a reader myself. I'm a skimmer. So Jeff may be a skimmer as well. So I just want to explain that. Okay, Bobby says, this would be amazing for my son to live semi-independently. Cool. All right. Rachel says, so excited for this contest. Excited to have you. Cheryl says, makes sense. I found you from Dragon's Den, so no refer. Okay, so Cheryl, I guess you Googled us maybe. That's cool. All right. So everyone gets the idea of the prize. I want to make sure we're clear on that. Everyone knows how to enter. That's really straightforward. Someone says, can I have my bunkie brought to Alberta? Absolutely. We ship all over Canada now. We have bunkies all the way on Vancouver Island, all the way to pretty soon Newfoundland. Actually, we just sold a bunch of bunkies to a Newfie. So so we're coast to absolute coast, like St. John's to Vancouver Island. So yeah. Okay. Krista, where do I put the code word? And this is a fantastic question. I'm just about to get to that one because that we'll explain that because that's a great question there. Okay. Darlene says, love that 2 have the chance to win. Yes, we just wanted to make it a little more fun. Leah says, is shipping included? No, shipping is not included in the prize. So the prize includes the bunkie itself, the windows, the doors, the hardware, the flooring, the roofing, blah, blah, blah. The roof boards are included. You got to pick your own shingle or metal finish. But other than that, the bunkie's complete. Shipping is not included and installation is not included. Most people can put it together with a few friends over a course of a weekend or so. Or you're welcome to hire a contractor in the area, or we can give you a list of contractors we've used and like. But installation's not included. It's just the kits themselves. All right. Great question, though. Will you help me build it when I win? I like the confidence there. I may help you to build it, but I'm very expensive. So maybe consider building it with some friends. Okay. Margot says, been following for a few years. Well, thanks for coming back for another round. All right. Pamela says, I've loved these for years. Just hope I can win. Well, best of luck. All right. John says, I feel sorry for everyone else because I have a feeling I'm going to win. Awesome. Nice guitar pick there too. Cool. All right. My wife referred me when I joined up. If I win, do we get 2 points? Yes, you technically would. Absolutely. What you might want to consider is giving one away to charity because there's going to be a lot of people in Ontario and Canada that are mad at you. Brock says, Andrew Klein, thanks for the referral. Legit. Okay, here's a question. How do we know I attended this live chat for extra points? So, great questions, Shannon Stoops. So, Stoopsy, I'm going to say a code word at some point in this. I'm going to say the code word is whatever the code word is. And then on the contest scoreboard, you're going to go there. I'll show you how to do this. And then you're going to enter it in the little box, okay? So, we'll go into that because that is a common question. It's a great one. Thanks, Stooparoo. All right. Sandy LA says, I just would love this in the backyard of my property. Cool. All right. Is the shipping included? I answered that. It's not included in the prize. Although we can ship most places in Canada for a reasonable amount of money, in my opinion. So, and you're welcome to pick it up too. If you want to come pick it up in Ontario, you can. How transportable are they once they put together? The loft ones are quite large. The smaller ones you could put on the back of a truck. A lot of people can just disassemble them. They're like for Dragon's Den, we built it in the CBC studio one day, filmed, tore it down right after we filmed, and then got rid of it and took it out of the studio and we sold it to Arlene Dickinson actually. So it worked out well. So that's 3 or 4 guys working pretty hard, but I would give yourself a little more time. It's harder to disassemble than assemble. Yeah. Mary Ellen, I enjoy watching YouTube videos. Thanks for posting. Would be a dream to have a great bunkie. Cool. Thank you. Oh, does the bunkie come with some furniture? No, but Log Cabin Furniture and more. They're friends of ours. I can make a lot of recommendations for great furniture places. Carrie says, I will happily drive to pick it up from Medicine Hat, Alberta. Cool. How much is shipping, give or take? It kind of depends where you are. So just shoot us an email. I can give you a good idea of what it costs to get to you. I had trouble earning extra points when I entered through Instagram. Okay, well, we'll go. I'm going to get to that in a second too. So I'm kind of getting too into the questions, but they're coming in pretty strong. Would a concrete slab be best for the floor? We'll get into that next week. I'm going to talk about bunkie building. So we'll get into that. Okay. So well, basically there's about 5. You know what I'll do is I'll explain here's the schedule coming up. So basically tonight is Sunday the 30th. A week from today, we're going to have live stream number 1, intro to bunkies. And then on Thursday the 10th, how to build the best bunkie on the block. And then Sunday, 2 weeks from today, is the perfect bunkie finish, which I guess is Super Bowl Sunday, but you can watch both. Kind of be on in the background. Okay. Tyler McLaughlin, how's it going, buddy? Went to high school with you, David. Couldn't be more proud of you. That's cool, man. Thanks, buddy. Thanks for the well wishes. I delivered papers at Tyler McLaughlin's house. It was one of my first jobs as a paper boy. I remember that well. How much beer is required to assemble one of your bunkies? But I try not to drink while I'm building bunkies. I find my door gets a little loppy. So, what if you played while said friends helped build it? I'll play some guitar, sure, anytime. Can it be disassembled and moved to a new location? Yes. Okay, so I'm getting too into the weeds. Today is all about the contest, and there will be other live streams. Okay. Yeah, so that's the idea. So let's get into exactly how to increase your chances. So we got into the prize. Now here's how to increase your chances. All right. So you're going to head over to bunkielife.com/bunkie-contest/scoreboard. That's the page that most of you should have found yourselves on after you entered, But for those of you who didn't, no worries. Let me show you. I'll actually go live here and answer your questions as we go. So I'm going to share my screen. Oh, sorry. Share my screen. Okay, so this is kind of the page here. So I don't know if you can see. This is bunkielife.com/bunkie contest scoreboard. And so you scroll down a little bit and you see all these cool buttons. These are all individual actions you can take that will earn different amounts of points. So for example, if you want to watch Bunkie Life on Dragon's Den, you can click here and it'll open up this little box. Okay, so there's 2 boxes. This is so key for anyone who's having struggling to get the points. This is super key. when you click here, it'll open up a new window, and then you can answer the question here. Okay, so for example, this will probably block me, but that'll go to CBC, right? And then you got to figure out how much this is answered in the video, right? How much has the Bunkie Life community raised for? Well, so you're going to figure that out. We pitch that in the pitch, and you click the right answer, and you'll get the points. Okay, that's the idea there. Now, as soon as tonight's live stream is done, Heather, my fantastic assistant, will have another button that will say, watch the first live stream. Okay, and that's where you're going to enter this code word. So it's not on here yet, but it will be soon. So let me give you another example. So this is another challenge. It's called the Meaningful Connection Challenge. And there's a video that I filmed about it. It explains it.
Build your brand.
You'll do it and you'll say yes. Okay, so the multiple choice ones are super easy. I want to get one where I have to fill in the blank. This one here. No. Okay, the Bunkie Life teaser. Okay, so here's a great example. Okay, this is check out the book that we wrote last year. So you're gonna click here and it'll take you to the book, blah, blah, blah. But then you'll notice here, this box down here, I can't actually type anything into this box. Okay, scale of 1 to 10, what do you think? Any other thoughts? So I can't give my thoughts, okay? Here's why. You have to first click this top button here, this top box, enter that, and it'll open the book. And then it will let you type, right? So see, I can now type, I gave it was a 6 out of 10, whatever, right? It will only let you type in this box if you first click that link. Now, if you're on a phone, sometimes it'll open up a new window and it's hard to get back to that other window, okay? So if you're on a phone, ask the youngest person in your life to help you with it, or the most technical savvy person you know, or just, you can come on the scoreboard anytime between now and the end of the contest and enter all the questions in, right? There's really no advantage to doing it early or late. It doesn't really matter. So if you can get on a computer, it seems to be easiest on a computer, if that makes sense. So is that addressing most of your issues about I can't enter the points? Same thing with the questionnaire. You go to this questionnaire and you fill out a bunch of stuff, but it won't let you type it in, the code word, unless you first click here and then click back. It's just one of those stupid idiosyncrasies with this platform. We've asked them hundreds of times to fix it, but they haven't got around to it yet. So, I'm not a code guy. I'm just a Bunkie guy. So that's kind of the idea. So there's tons and tons of things. We're always thinking of new things. So there's this one called the Meaningful Connection Challenge. That's the first one. We're going to have a total of 4 throughout the contest. So keep checking. We're going to add things every week or so. Does that make sense? Okay. So for someone like Lightning123, I had trouble in earning points. That is probably why. Okay. We'll chalk it up to that was probably the issue. It's 99% of the issues. Okay. All right. There's so many comments. I'm so sorry. I have to scroll to the bottom and I'm just missing hundreds of comments here. I apologize. Whew, it's getting big. Steve says, you guys are truly changing the landscape when it comes to small house living. I appreciate the innovation and the overall story. Well, thank you very much. That's very kind. Okay. Shipping to Nova Scotia. Yes, we have lots of clients in Nova Scotia and New Brunswick and soon to be PEI and Newfoundland as well. Shipping to BC estimated cost. You'd have to email where you are. We usually could get close to Kelowna for about $600. We ship a bunch to Kelowna and then ship from there. But it really depends. Dave, okay, I'm getting to prices for tin roofing. Still dealing with Havelock. Yes, Havelock metal roofing is still good, and that would depend on the kit. But email and give you a good ballpark there, Dave. Is a wood stove included? No, but we do recommend cubic mini wood stoves from Quebec. They're awesome. They're a good source of heat, or you can use electric heaters. So we'll get into those technical kind of Bunkie related questions in the on what is the date? I said it was a week from today, intro to bunkies, and then Thursday, how to build the best bunkie in the block. Those 2 days are going to be all about the technical details of bunkies and things like that. What does it cost to purchase the loft bunkie? It's on our website. If you click on products, all our pricing is right there. So there's 2 different loft bunkies, big and bigger. Yeah. Can't see where to enter the contest. Well, that's no problem. I got you. You can enter bunkielife.com/bunkie-contest. Super simple. Okay. I hope I'm getting to these questions in time. Okay. All right, so if you could, guys, Oh, can we give a tour? Absolutely. If you email in, we've got tours by appointment. Actually, if you go to Bunkie Life, I'm gonna type this in. If you go to bunkielife.com, or no, sorry, calendly.com/calendly. Go to calendly.com/bunkie tours. Stacy, you can book a tour. We're doing, so for those of you who are like, PEI, Vancouver Island, or whatever it is, we're doing 3D tours. They're not as good as being here at Bunkie HQ, but they're pretty good, actually. There's like a 3D real estate tour, and we can talk you through it. We can do it over Zoom. So we can tour anybody through a Bunkie at any point, whether it's with Bryn or Andrew or myself. We'd love to tour you through. And if you're close enough to, you're in Ontario, just outside of Georgetown, Orangeville area, Guelph area, then you're welcome to come see them in person. Okay. Man, I don't know if you guys can hear, I got a kid yelling pretty loud. Okay. So if I reference someone and they reference someone and the third party wins, which reference is honored? The person, if you reference someone who references someone, you don't win. It's the person who wins and the person who referred the person who wins. So it's not 3 degrees from Kevin Bacon, it's only 1 degree from Kevin Bacon, if that makes sense. How do we get more ballots? Well, I explained that just a few seconds ago. This is how to increase your chances. You got to go to bunkielife.com/bunkie-contest/scoreboard. Click all those buttons. They're pretty self-explanatory, and that will help. Okay. And I'm going to give you guys the code word in just a second, but I'm also going to give you, there's going to be a new meaningful connection challenge on the scorecard page in just a second. So let me explain the idea. So there's going to be a series of 4 meaningful connection challenges. As you know, our whole motto is create extra space for more meaningful connection. And so what is that really all about? It's about, conversations. It's about really, connecting people. So the first one that's already up there is about, hey, call somebody you haven't called in a while. Pretty straightforward. And this is the second one. I'm going to share the video about it.
Okay, so for this meaningful connection challenge, what you're going to do is you're going to think of someone who's made an impact on your life, who's ideally still alive, and you're going to write them a quick message with an email, letter, text message if you got their phone number, and just say, hey, I wanted you to know that, back in the day, you really inspired me or you really helped me, and it meant a lot to me at the time, and I just wanted to let you know how much I appreciated that. So just writing a letter of gratitude to someone that's invested in you. Okay? It's worth some extra chances to win in this contest, and I think you get a nice, warm, fuzzy feeling, especially if they write you back. But even if they don't, it's okay, because you got it off your chest, you got that gratitude out of your heart, out into the world, and it'll do good things. So best of luck with that challenge, and let us know if you did that, and we'll give you some extra chances to win.
Okay, so there'll be a button, it'll be a green button, similar to the other one, Meaningful Connection Challenge number 2. Guy asks, when's the draw? So February 20th, that looks like it's 3 weeks from today. February 20th, Sunday night at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'll be doing a live just like this, and I'll be talking about, I'll draw the winner and et cetera. So that's when it's happening. February 20th at 7 p.m. That's 02202022. The scoreboard isn't showing up for me unless I sign up again. Oh, okay, great question. So I'm glad you brought that up, Chelsea. So if you show up and it says enter to win again, all you got to do is re-enter your email address. It's like logging in, and you'll be back in the contest. You'll get all your points back, unless you typo your email, in which case it'll enter the wrong email and the right one. So hopefully don't do that. It's a little annoying to fix on the back end, but we can fix it. But ideally, if you can, just log back. It's basically like logging back in. So you don't have to sign up again. That'll generally happen if your computer doesn't store things. So unfortunately, there's no other way other than signing back in, not up. Is the kit on a pallet so it can be easily moved with the forklift? Yes. Steve says, if you haven't done so, do some navigation around the site. There's a ton of details answering most of these questions. Yeah. Now, once again, I'm happy to answer these questions. I just want to make sure I'm answering all the contest-related questions tonight. That's what tonight's goal is. We have multiple live streams where I'll talk about how to build. I'll talk about what makes a bunkie so great. Why do you need a bunkie? We'll talk about, our story. We'll talk about a bunch of different elements. between now and the end of the contest. So tune into those. They're worth 250 extra chances to win as well. All right. Last time I missed this info about clicking on the button. I thought I was doing something incorrect, but didn't reach out. Appreciate the explanation. Good. See, that's exactly why I'm doing this tonight, Susan. We got one more. It's kind of confusing when, especially if you're on a phone. It's just trickier on a phone. So I understand that. And we get a fair number of emails. So that's why I wanted to do this live stream, is to help people. Yeah, so I am skipping a lot of questions here. I'm scrolling through them. I apologize, but they're more build related questions. So I will go on Facebook tonight and I will reply to them in text. But I just want to make sure we get all the contest questions tonight. And if you're on YouTube, then I may or may not be able to reply, but I'll be doing more live streams explaining stuff. So, all right. Correct me if I'm wrong, but every chance to win my referrals get is a chance to win for me. Exactly. So because when you sign up or when you refer someone else, you're getting, if they win, you win. So you're doubling your chance of winning or whatever. Maybe not doubling, but you're increasing. All right. All right. Do we have kits to purchase? Yes, we do. If you go to bunkylife.com, you can click on products, and all of our stuff is either in stock or about to be in stock as it rolls off the factory line. Live in Saskatchewan, unreasonably warm. That's unseasonably warm. It's unseasonably warm. That's cool. When are we releasing the 2022 models? Very soon. We're going to be releasing those details probably in a couple weeks, just before the contest, for sure before the contest is over. Yeah. Is this live where you announce the winner? That will be a month or 3 weeks from today. So it'll be similar format, and I'll announce the winner. Is the winner the person with the most points, or are names drawn? Names are drawn. Now, fantastic last name, Teresa. The more points you have, or the more chances you have, then it increases your odds of winning, obviously. But anyone can win. You can sign up and you instantly get 50 chances, and you could win. Totally, I think it's happened before. When my wife, and I win the 2 bunkies, will it be 1 shipping cost or 2? We can work that out. We'll cross that bridge when we come to it, bro. Tom says, my question was very important, David. Well, I missed it, Tom. Sorry, buddy. How warm is the bunkie? Well, we have people still using their bunkie down to -30 if they've insulated the roof and the floor and they've got a good heat source. So yeah, it's warm. It's cozy. Is the main draw just pulled, or does it depend on points? The draw is draw, like it's a random draw, but more points, the more chances. Okay. I'm scrolling down. I'm trying to get these. Oh, Sonia says, meaningful connections. My boys and I wrote letters to my mom in BC. That's cool. That's what it's all about. I'm glad that happened. Would a bunkie work as a home gym? Yes, a lot of clients have used different bunkies as their home gym. The lofted one's really nice because you've got really high ceiling on the non-lofted part of it. So you can do overhead press. You can do whatever the exercise that is. Yeah. Do we sell plans for the bunkies? We do not, Joel, because the way our kits work together, like a big Lego kit, everything's pre-cut. I could give you the plans, but you're not really going to be able to recreate what we can do because of the way we manufacture stuff. My hubby and I toured your bunkies a few weeks ago. They look awesome. Cool. Well, thanks for coming by. Would love a tour of the bunkie. Yeah, just like I said, calendly.com/bunkie-tours. Okay. Hopefully the code words come soon. My kids are demanding I make them dinner. Okay, well, I don't want to get in the way of Laura's kids' dinner. So the code word tonight is guitar. That code word tonight is guitar. So there's going to be, on the contest scoreboard, there shall be a point. There's something, maybe Heather's got it up here already. Yeah, here we go. So live stream contest question answer. You're going to go here. You're going to watch the live stream if you're watching it now, and then you're going to type in guitar right here. Okay, you get the idea? That's how we do that. Okay, same thing with all the other ones. Okay, all right. How was it like being on the Dragon's Den? It was nerve-wracking, man. It was very I feel like they edited the nervousness out, but I felt so nervous. Teresa, do gratitude letters every opportunity. Absolutely. Okay. Hello. Can 2 bunkies join together? No. Short answer, no. Long answer, yeah. But I'll answer that in the build live stream. That'll be later, okay? All right. What if, okay, here's a great question Steve asked. What if the winner doesn't join the final draw live stream? That has only happened once. I think it was last time we did one. So if that happens, I'm going to email them. I'm going to call them if I have their phone number. I'm going to try to get a hold of them. So I'm not just going to give the prize away. We're going to wait, but ideally everyone tunes in live and we get the winner on the phone, or maybe, maybe they don't tune in live, but somebody will know them. You know what I mean? It's like Canada's not that big, right? So if I'm like, hey, Bob Murphy from Timmins just won, I mean, someone's going to know Bob Murphy and start texting him and calling him. So do we have to be online to hear our name on the 20th? That's kind of the same question. No, you don't have to be, but please do it. Please come online. I look like a bit of a jerk if the person doesn't call in, and I can actually, because like a lot of these online giveaways, right? You're like, does anyone ever win? And I'll be honest, I'm a natural skeptic, so that's why we do everything live, and we show the winner live, and we actually call them, and usually if I can, I'll go and visit them, and show the bunkie, hey, the bunkie's real. We actually gave it to them, and I think that we're playing the long game here, not the short-term game, so we want to make sure that ideally you tune in live. Okay, does that make sense? I'm giving a bunkie away. At least you can do is tune in and watch. Stoopsy says, I would think two bunkies joined together may require a permit. Yes, for sure. Yeah, that is true. At least that's my understanding of how most building inspectors would interpret that. Andrew says, visited a few weeks ago. Great seeing the 2022 bunkie. It's there to see. At least the prototype is. David, how does the wood adapt to our Canadian climate? Thinking it's not Canadian spruce. It is Canadian spruce. Yeah, actually, so we use Canadian spruce primarily. So it works well. Like every year, the winter will shrink the boards a little bit, and the summer will expand the boards, and that's the natural part of a log cabin. So it'll just slowly get tighter and tighter and tighter every year. Yeah. Why don't you collect phone numbers to the contest so you can call the winner? I just, like when you're on a website and they're asking for your phone number, I just feel like it's a little too much to ask someone. It's a little invasive of a question. So for now, we don't ask. If you want to volunteer it, there's a couple of opportunities to do so. But in general, email's fine. A little less. If someone asks us to call them, we'll call them. If someone doesn't, we don't want to call them. we don't want, I respect people's privacy and their, I don't like getting random air duct cleaning calls. I mean, it's not fun. So we don't do it with someone else. Permits required in Ontario. In most places, most of our bunkies don't require a permit, but always talk to your local mafia / authorities. And it depends on the area. And sometimes it's a height issue. But we've designed our stuff. It's under 10 square meters, which is under that permit size in most places. Mm-hmm. I think I deserve this. Well, that's... yeah. If people you share with don't enter, does that ruin it for me? No big deal. If they don't enter, you don't get points. Everyone moves on. What about people who enter the contest without being referred? That's fine. You still have a chance to win. Yeah, your name could still be drawn. If we win, do we pay taxes? I don't think so. No, in America, like the USA, anybody who wins a prize has to pay taxes on it, but I don't think that's true in Canada. So far, no one's paid taxes. I don't know. That's up to you, though. That's not on me. Under 100 square feet typically does not require a permit in Ontario. Yes, and it's actually 10 square meters, which is like 107.7 square feet. So it's a little bigger than that you can go. And that you'll notice all our stuff is 9.99 square meters. There's a reason for that. Are you going to mention top 10 tonight? I got a badge. Oh, I don't even know who the top 10 are, but I know everyone's doing really well and there's lots of people sharing. So I might do that later, but not tonight. Like I said, we got another one in next week and etc. Do you email the winner? Absolutely. We'll email the winner, and if we have their number, we'll call them. But we'll do what we can. Hopefully they're tuned in live and they called me. You were like Santa, minus the white hair and beard, maybe the red suit. Okay. I thought you were going to say minus the obesity, but no, you didn't mention that attribute about Santa. Okay. Message received, Gwendolyn. Message received. Looking forward to the upcoming live streams. Yeah, they should be fun. Does winning the bunkie come as plain wood or pre-stained? No, yeah, we sell the kits come in a kit format. The wood's ready to be stained and ready to be built. Okay. Hello from Saskatchewan. Nice. Hey, Rose. Do you sell the wood stoves that work best in the bunkies? So we have some partnerships with Cubic Mini wood stoves, and they're from Quebec. They have a really great little business. And also we have some suggestions for different solar panel companies as well. In just a few days, on February 13th, I'll be talking about the perfect bunkie finish, and I'll hopefully have some other people that can kind of, share about what they've done in terms of solar. It's a teaser, but there's going to be some cool people hopefully on that show. How about a teaser, a new feature in the 2020 bunkie? I can't give any teasers. Do 2-floor bunkies come bigger than 8x12? We have a 12x12 and a 15x15 version. They generally require permits in most places in Canada, but we have those available too. And it's probably in August we'll have some more available. You guys are amazing. Thanks for running another fun contest. Do you still donate a night stay to Ronald McDonald House with every bunkie kit sold? Yes, we do. Yes, we do. With wood prices possibly on the downturn. I have not experienced the downturn. It's been an upturn in the last few months. Hopefully there'll be a downturn. It's been more of a punch in the nuts upturn for me. Do you ship outside Ontario? Yes, we have coast-to-coast clients all over Canada. Okay, hypothetical. What if my sister entered because I told her, but I didn't know about the referral thing? Is there any way to fix it? Unfortunately, Leah, no. But maybe you have more than one sister. Maybe you've got a cousin, maybe an aunt or an uncle that you could rope into the contest using the proper referral link method. I apologize, but we can't go back in time and fix that. A Bunkie is definitely a good investment. Do you offer financing options? Yes, we do, Hector. That's a good question. Through a third-party company called PayBright, you can turn your Bunkie into small, easy monthly payments. So email us if you want details about that. Where are you located? Erin, Ontario, which is very close to Georgetown or Guelph or Orangeville, kind of around there. But we ship all over Canada. Hi from New Brunswick. Hey. When do we announce the winner? February 20th. It's a Sunday night at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Will you email the winner? Yes. Hopefully we'll get them on the phone. How do you insulate the bunkie? If you type in bunkie roof insulation, there's a video of us doing that, but I'll go into detail in a couple live streams from now. What's the code? That code word is guitar. Okay, I'm scrolling through these questions. There's so many great questions here. And unfortunately, I'm skipping some of them just because I want to stick on contest-related questions. So the code word was not clear when you said it. That code word is guitar. Guitar. Hopefully that was clear. What is the kit weigh of the ones you showed on Dragon's Den? It's about 4,000 pounds, and we can ship it to BC, but email us for details if you want a serious quote. I can't get to that site to enter guitar. Well, here's the site. You're going to go to bunkielife.com/bunkie-contest-scoreboard. Boom, you're there. You're in. You're ready to win. Does that make sense, Bertha? Okay. Electricity easy to put in? Yes, lots of clients do it. Maybe hire an electrician, or you technically can do it yourself too. Okay. Is it fairly straightforward to insulate a bunkie? Yes. Roof, floor, super easy, relatively cheap. I totally recommend it. Even if you're not fully thinking you're going to use it all winter, it helps in the summer to keep the heat out from the sunlight. So it's a no-brainer to do the roof if you can afford it. It's like not a whole lot extra money. Doing the walls, trickier, but we'll go into detail on that later. All right. Roxanne, love the contest, been following from the very first. That's cool. That's cool. This is a question about the contest. What if the winner didn't recommend someone for the second bunkie? So let's say Bob refers Alice, Bob just wins. No one referred Bob. He just wins, okay? No one referred him. And then what we'll do is we'll do a second draw, and we'll draw a second person, and then those two people will be the winners, okay? That's how we're going to do it. There won't be a third winner. I will not give a third bunkie away, but number 1 and number 2 will win. Okay, that's the idea. Ever been to Mekaro? Where is Mekaro? I don't think I've been there. Hello from Medicine Hat. Awesome. Pickup location in Aaron, or is there other locations? Yeah, well, just outside of Aaron, where our factory is now, is where we do most of our pickups. Oh, shouldn't have said that. Ignore that. That's not true yet. But yeah, basically Aaron area, and we ship all over Canada. So, and if you're really far away, we can ship to a big center, and you can pick up from a big center. That's usually pretty cheap to get that happening. I can't enter the code word. I clicked on the TV page and went back to the scoreboard. Still no luck. Please help me. Okay, go back earlier in this live stream, and I actually walk people through the process. But let me try it one more time. Okay, this might be a problem you're having there, Marie Miller. Okay, you're gonna want to go to this is the scoreboard page, right? Do you see this? Do you see all these buttons? If you don't see these, you need to log in again using your email. And then let's just use an example of the meaningful connection number 2. That's the one I just talked about. This is write a letter of gratitude. So you can't. Oh, sorry, that's not a good example. Yeah, you can't do anything on the second box, right, until you first click the first tab. So I click that.
Okay, so for this
open up this video, and now I can do stuff here. See, I can click yes, no, whatever it is, right? I'm thinking about it. And that's how you enter the points. Okay, so it won't give you the second box until you do the first thing. That's kind of the rules of the road. I didn't make the software. Okay. Newfoundland is extremely windy. How would a bunkie hold up to the ocean wind? I think well. We have hurricane straps. So I'll give you some examples. Last summer, a tornado hit this client's property. It took out their entire cottage. It took out every shed on the property and hit the bunkie. Now, they did not use the hurricane straps, but their bunkie actually, like, the loft kind of fell over because they didn't use the hurricane straps. So it was on its side. So picture like the I might have. I'll show you photos next time. But there's basically the bottom half of the bunkie and then the top, and they managed to get a crane and then put the bunkie back down, and it actually looks pretty like almost. I'm not gonna say brand new, but it looks like a tornado did not hit it. So they're very durable. If you use the hurricane straps, which I'll go into in the build videos, I think it could even take something like that. So extreme wind. They're designed for that. They're re-engineered everything this year so that it can take northern Canada snow loads. Where are you located? To have moved it to my lot. We're in Erin, Ontario. Missed it. Today's code word is guitar. Where can we see the bunker in person? I'm in Sarnia. Ah, cool. We're in Erin, Ontario, which is about 3 hours from you, roughly, Stacy. So you're welcome to come. If you want to do a 3D tour, you can also do that. That's an option. That's like an online 3D tour thing we can help you with. All right. Okay. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get to the bottom of these fantastic comments. I really appreciate everyone's tuning in. This is overwhelming in a good way. How soon does the winning cabin get delivered once the contest is over? We'll probably have them ready probably in April. So probably not right away, but nobody wants to build these in March anyway. It sucks building these in February and March. So yeah, we'll have the first ready in April. So I was so disappointed when I heard the reaction from one of the previous winners. They didn't sound as thrilled as they should have been. I would be jumping up and down if I went. Well, some people are very forthright with their emotions. Other people keep their cards close to their chest. That's okay. Everyone that's won has been pretty jazzed, like in reality. And I've met most of the people that have won in person. So, maybe they're not like hysterically screaming on the phone, but that doesn't mean they aren't excited. Do they come with electric outlets? No, but lots of people will install those in. How many entries did you have at the last Bunkie contest? Last winter, so we did a winter contest similar to this, and I think it was 115,000 roughly across Canada. Ish, it was over 100,000. LOL, I hate the air duct cleaning calls. Yeah. Yep. Deb Shaw, we built 2 kits this summer, the 2019 with Loft and the 2019 without. Love how they turned out. Excellent. Thanks, Deb Shaw. We're the best clients. I love our people. Just honestly, we're so blessed with the clients we have. Okay. Angela, permit question. Do local bylaws supersede Ontario bylaws? They are so specific here. I believe so. I mean, it all depends on how anal your local building inspector is and also how cool your neighbors are. If your neighbors never complain, you're going to have no issues. If your neighbors are complainy, like, not in my backyard kind of people, then even if you have all your T's crossed and your I's dotted, you'll still have some, issues. Lori Darlin says, what are delivery costs in Ontario? Usually, within a couple hours of us, it's like $400-ish. If you're kind of far, it's going to be more. So we have a whole chart. If you email where you're from, Lori, we can give you an exact quote. Have you ever heard of using WaterGuard and linseed oil for wood and protection? My mom used linseed oil and she said it was quite good results. I usually use Sansin and Virostain. So, sorry, what color is the button for tonight's code? Let me show you. The color is purple. See it right here? Boom, purple. I don't know if you can see. Hopefully, you can see my cursor. It's this purple one next to the two green ones. All right, I'm scrolling down and I just feel like I don't know how far behind on these comments I are. I am. He said, grasping at the English language. Victoria sounds like an authoritative tax resource here. She says, we don't pay taxes on prizes. Cool. How do you get a badge? I'm not sure what a badge is. Anyone know what a badge is? Are there still prizes for second and third? We're doing like little prizes for people that got a lot of points. They're kind of credits and things like that. It's on the contest scoreboard page. So Russell says, I would lose my mind if you called me to let me know. Well, then obviously I can't call you. I don't want people losing their mind. Unless you meant it figuratively. What's the real height of the 2019 model? I'm assuming you mean with loft. I thought it's about 12 to... I think it's like 12 and a half feet. What if the mafia authorities count the foundation as part of the height? That's another one of those subjective type things. So, yeah. I think it's 12 and a half feet is the actual kit height. Don't quote me on that. It is on the website, though. Lisa says, are you growing quickly? Yeah, we're growing quickly. My kids are growing quickly. Oh, my goodness. I have a daughter who just turned 8 in September, and it's like insane. And my 2-year-old, she was like 45 pounds and like this wide, and now she's 45 pounds and like this tall. It's funny. People are growing. I'm so excited. This bunkie looks awesome. Just as what we're looking for in addition to the cottage for the growing family. Awesome. That's exactly why we do this. All right. Do we deliver in Northern Ontario along the shores of Lake Superior? Yes, we do. Yeah, we've been all the way to Thunder Bay and Kenora and etc. Okay, I'm trying to get to the bottom. Glenn and Jill. No wood prices going down that I can see. Don't hold your breath. That's been my experience over the last 3 years. Whew. Do you plan on selling shower units of sorts in the future? I honestly think we'll probably partner with someone who sells them. So stay tuned for that type of detail. We want to really do what we do well, which is bunkies, maybe a few other little things that are kind of directly tied into bunkies. But this year especially, or last year especially, we just found like if we got into too many things, it kind of, we want to have a singular focus, you know? All right. Some of these comments are pretty funny. Russell says, what's your go-to dong? I think he meant to say go-to song. Once I win, can I come get the bunkie immediately? Not immediately. We legit won't have it fully made until probably April. So give me a month. Can I fit the whole kit in a half ton, or would you need a trailer? Yeah, you're going to need a double axle trailer. They're 4,000 pounds, the bigger ones. Are there completed bunkies on site to tour? Yes. So at my house, which is in Erin, or just outside of Erin, We've got basically all the bunkies we sell on our website are at my house. Which models is being raffled? The 2022 Bunkie with Loft. When will the Bunkie kit for trailers be available? So we did kind of a really short run of those last year, and we have one left. So I don't know if we'll continue to make that or not. Wasn't as a big of a seller as I thought it might be. Lori Condi, hey, how's it going? Good to see ya. If I win, can I pitch my bunkie in your backyard? There's always room for one more. Sure. Do you make custom bunkies? Yes, we make larger. So the loft bunkies, we make a 12 by 12 version of it and a 15 by 15 version of it. We're pretty backordered on that custom stuff, probably until like later in the summer. So. Would the bunkie fit in a 24-foot enclosed trailer? Yes, but you might need to hand bomb it in there because it's tricky to forklift it into an enclosed trailer. If that makes sense. So, but yeah, definitely doable. Man, I'm so apologizing here. I cannot get to the bottom of these comments. There's so many awesome, fantastic, encouraging comments, but I just can't get through them all. Do I have to assemble this, or will you be doing that? You would have to assemble it, Tyler. Don't drink and drive. Or you can hire someone to assemble it. Oh, here's a good point. Nancy says, the points disappear from the box when you have collected them, so you know it worked. Yes, that's a really great point. What she's referring to is, let me just show you guys that. So let's say, it says, I think this is shared on Twitter. So you go, you share, I got to log in or whatever. So, did it do it or not? I guess, sorry, I'm not a Tweety guy. What's something I can do quickly? Okay, so Bunkie Life, watch Dragon's Den. I took the time to watch it. You enter the thing, blah, blah, blah. See, now you notice there's no points here in this little box that says Dragon's Den, right? Let me zoom in on that. See how these ones say plus 200, but this one doesn't say plus anything because I've done that action. I've got those 200 points. I can move on with my life because I know I've gotten my points from watching the Dragon's Den. So great point there. Thank you for sharing that, Nancy Kim. Can the bunkies withstand an attacking moose? What are you doing to the moose out there, Andrea? Slow your roll, okay? You be kind to the moose, and they shall be kind to you, okay? Tick off a moose, and I don't even know if some people's cottages wouldn't be bowled over by an attacking moose. Oh, people, come on, leave the moose alone. No, I think it would probably would be able to withstand a moose attack, to be honest. Will we have a new model this year? Yes, 2 new models, hopefully. Oh, here's one. How do you refer? Great question. Who's your road bouteille René? I'm so sorry, I'm not a francophone. Okay, so you're going to go to the contest scoreboard. You're going to see there's different ways you could share it on all these things, and those might refer people. But if you click this link here, see this contest /bunkie/ref, this number here is like your special custom number. If you copy that and then email it to all your friends and family or whoever you got to say and say, hey, use this link, sign up for the contest. Then the contest will know that you're the bloke or bloquette who signed them up. Okay, and then every time you do that, you'll get, I think it's 200 points. Okay. All right. Are you planning on creating bunkie kits that are larger? Yes, we have a 12 by 12 and a 15 by 15. Larger than that, not this year. Possibly next year. Seems he is only answering questions from Facebook, Mary Lou from YouTube says. Untrue. April sounds perfect. We're ready for May 2-4. Yes, exactly. Would you recommend treating the exterior? Yes. Stain of some sort. Okay. Kaz from YouTube says, can't find a word to add a guitar. So you're going to go here. Watch, contest, question, and answer. Boom. You've already done that. You watched it. This will take you to a link eventually. And you're typing the code word, which is guitar. You get the idea? Boom. You just got yourself 250 points, sir. Or ma'am, depending on what KNS stands for. Just checked my scoreboard. I have 735 entries. Truthfully, do I have a chance? Yes, Victoria, because it's random draw. You have 6 times as many chances as someone who just enters and only has 50 chances. So don't give up. I think the people that win usually have around 1,000 points ish. It's all different points, but I don't think anyone's. So I mean, you never know. You never know who's going to win. It's just random. How many entries in the contest do you already have? Bet it's a lot. Well, maybe we'll announce it at the end. How much does it cost to get a cabin shipped to Alberta? I think we're going to Edmonton or Calgary. I think it was like $1,100 ish, roughly, give or take. I'm just pulling a number out there. Email us and we can give you an exact quote to your neck of the woods. All right, we've been at this for about an hour, guys. It's been a magical time. We've definitely got to some of those questions. I apologize, I didn't get to the bottom of these ones, but I did my best. And what I will say is this: these live streams are fun. They're worth 250 points, and the next one is happening very shortly. It's happening on a week from today, February 6th at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Then Thursday, the 10th, I'll be doing one about how to build the best bunkie on the block, also 7 p.m. And then Sunday, the perfect bunkie finish. And then there'll be more the week after, and then the contest closes. So that's the idea. That's the schedule. Thank you so much for taking the time to tune in this. I didn't realize how many questions we'd have. So they're all great questions. And I hope I got the idea of the contest straightforwardly across to you, how it works, how you can get points, how you can sign other people up. Thank you so much for participating in this. It's been a lot of fun for me, and I'm sure it's going to be even more fun as we go. There's a second meaningful connection challenge, and you can go and get the points for watching tonight's live stream. That code word again is guitar. Have an excellent